Have you ever wondered how rockets can fly through space? It might seem impossible. After all, airplanes need air to fly. So how can rockets keep moving once they leave Earth's atmosphere? The answer is that rockets don't push against the air. Instead, they push something else. Inside a rocket are huge amounts of fuel and an oxidizer. When these burn together, they create extremely hot gases. As the gases shoot backward, the rocket is pushed forward. This is known as Newton's third law. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The rocket doesn't need air around it. It only needs to throw gas in the opposite direction. Imagine standing on a skateboard while holding a heavy bowling ball. If you throw the ball forward, you roll backward. A rocket works the same way, except instead of throwing one object, it throws billions of tiny gas particles every second. That continuous stream of gas is what creates thrust. The faster the gas leaves the rocket, the greater the push forward. Many people think rockets stop working in space because there is no oxygen. But rockets carry their own oxygen in a chemical called an oxidizer. That means they don't depend on Earth's atmosphere. Everything they need travels with them. Without an oxidizer, the fuel couldn't burn once the rocket reached space. Leaving Earth is also much harder than simply flying through the sky. A rocket must fight Earth's gravity while carrying its own fuel payload and everything needed for the journey. That's why rockets are so large at launch. In fact, most of a rocket's weight is fuel. As the engines burn that fuel, the rocket becomes lighter and lighter. Because it weighs less, it can accelerate more easily. This is why many rockets are built in stages. Once a fuel tank is empty, it is dropped away, instead of carrying the extra weight for the rest of the journey. Eventually, the rocket reaches space. As long as fuel and oxidizer remain, the rocket can continue producing thrust. Astronauts can even fire small rocket engines in space to change direction, slow down, or enter orbit around another planet. The engines work exactly the same way they did during launch. They keep throwing hot gas backward, and the rocket keeps moving forward. In the vacuum of space, there is almost nothing to slow a rocket down. So rockets don't fly because they push against the air. They fly because they push their own exhaust gases in the opposite direction. That's why rockets can travel through the vacuum of space, where there is no air at all.